Welcome back to the Fairways of Life show. As you guys know, the Fairways of Life show is proud to represent Bridgestone Golf. Elliot Mello is the marketing manager for Bridgestone. Elliot, it's good to see you, my friend. I'm holding a box of Tour B RXS, which is the ball that I play and love. So I want to get into with you a couple of the elements of what makes Bridgestone what they are, and especially this time of year, it's a great time of year to have this conversation because I know everyone's looking for the perfect gift idea for the golfer in their life. I believe that you guys fundamentally changed the industry. Fundamentally changed it. When you reached out to golfers some years ago now, and hundreds of thousands of ball testing and fitting ago, when you said, you know what, there isn't one ball for everybody. There's a golf ball that fits you. Is that still primary in the hearts and minds of all of you at Bridgestone?
Yeah, first off, great to be back on, Matt, and thank you for that great introduction that you had there. And yeah, here at Bridgestone, we are the number one ball fitter in golf. For years we did pro golf ball fitting, right? We fit our pros into the correct ball for their game, and in 2006 we scaled that idea and took it to the consumer, right? And so we invented the Bridgestone Challenge, which is essentially like the Pepsi Coke Challenge of golf, if you will. So consumers hit their current golf ball and we get some launch monitor data. And then based on that data, our expert technicians make a recommendation on what Bridgestone to play. And we compare that golf ball head to head on the launch monitor. And about 75% of the time we can show improvement when switching to a Bridgestone golf ball. And since 2006, we've reached over 4 million golfers with ball fitting. So
wow.
we've done a lot to help golfers get into the correct ball for their game and hit drives longer and straighter. But there's still work to be done, and there's more golfers that we can help. So the mission continues.
And long may it continue at that. As I mentioned, I'm holding this box in my hand, the RXS Tour B. And on the left side of the box, it says mindset with the new technology. And on the other side of the box, there's an embossed golf ball, which once again shows the mindset graphic on the outside of the ball. Could you tell us what the mindset is and how it's connecting?
Yeah. So, our focus here has always been on technology and innovation at Bridgestone. And obviously the printed golf ball segment has been growing over the years. And our goal was to get into the printed segment with a technology that actually helps golfers. So it's not just a decoration on the golf ball. And so going back to 2020, we started researching really how the brain works, how mental clarity works, et cetera, as it relates to being able to execute shots. And so we were kind of running one path in R&D, and then simultaneous to that, we hooked up with Jason Day, and Jason started playing our golf ball. We started to kind of study what he was doing. And so what the mindset technology does is it's 3 easy steps of identifying your target with the red circle, with the green circle, visualizing the shot path, which is Jason's doing here, which is kind of in your mind imagining, am I going to hit a draw? Is this putt breaking left? Whatever it might be. And then the last step is focusing in on the green dot, which is essentially clearing your mind and allowing you to hit a great golf shot. And I really liken it to, if you think about like your phone or your computer, if you got too many apps open or you're browsing too many websites, things bog down and they start to go slow, right? And so the same thing's happening within your body. If you're thinking about this dog barking in the yard off of the first tee, or the cart girl coming down the path, or the group behind you rushing you, all those distractions take away from your bandwidth, if you will, your mental bandwidth to allow your muscles to make a great shot. And so what the mindset technology does with those 3 steps is it gets you in the right mind frame in terms of making the shot, and then it frees your body to make a good swing.
The technology in the golf ball, something that I want to touch on now, if I may, Elliot, particularly the new Reactive X series and technology that you are utilizing, and the way that one element of technology in the ball, whether we're talking about the casing layer or we're talking about the core, whether we're talking about a urethane cover, how one element works in union with and in sometimes almost in contrast against the other. How does that come together for a symphony of technology?
Yeah, so our focus over the last few years has been contact science, which is really all about optimizing the moment of impact for the unique needs of each shot. So, traditional golf ball manufacturing, traditional golf ball design has really been, there's you either make a distance product or you make a spin product, and there's no kind of in between, right? And so, with contact science, we've really been focused on kind of decoupling the relationship of distance and spin. And so, what the Reactive X system does is it combines a cover that has impact modifiers, and the impact modifiers are very similar to like the polymers that are in a football helmet, for example. You think about a football helmet when a player puts it on, it's soft and squishy, and when a player gets in a tackle situation and gets hit, it firms up and pushes back against it. That same technology is happening in the golf ball. So within the cover of the golf ball, when it's impacted violently with the driver, for example, it firms up and pushes back against that driver face to create high ball speed. But with a low impact situation like an iron or a wedge, it's soft and stays on the face longer for more spin. And with the Reactive X system, we've paired that cover with our accelerant mid layer. And with the accelerant mid layer, it's a firmer backboard essentially for with that cover to react with. And so the firmer backboard off of the driver means more initial ball speed, and then that firmer backboard with the iron or the wedge creates more friction, more spinning power, more stopping power with the scoring clubs.
And we've talked about Tour B in the past and how this kind of wraps a bow on everything that we've been talking about in many ways, that with the Tour B, there is a golf ball that's right for you and your swing, so get fit. But could you talk to us about the variety of offerings in this premium golf ball and who fits into each of their respective areas in general?
Yeah, absolutely. So we're unique in the fact that we have four tour level golf balls available to consumers, right? And so, the Tour B X and XS, those are designed for the tour type of player, right? The 25% of players that swing over 105 miles per hour, and so the Tour B X is a distance oriented product. That's the ball that Tiger Woods plays. It's got a little more distance, a little more pop off the tee, and then the XS has a softer cover formulation for more control and more spin around the greens. And so with the RX and RXS, we take that same philosophy and we apply it to those 75% of golfers that swing under 105 miles per hour. So the RX is a distance oriented product. That's the ball Fred Couples plays, for example. And then the RXS is also for players that swing under 105 miles per hour, and it's more of a spin oriented option.
Elliot, I got to tell you, we're very proud to represent you guys. Extremely impressed, as always, with what you have done to, as I mentioned, I mean that in earnest, you have fundamentally changed the game. It's been happening over the last few years, and it's impacted so very, very many for the better. Thank you for all of that Bridgestone Golf has meant to the game. BridgestoneGolf.com, folks, is where you can get more information on everything that Elliot has been talking to us about today. Wish you the very best, my friend. Looking forward to seeing you at the PGA show, and may you have a very happy festive period coming up as well.
Likewise, Matt, thanks for having us on, and we'll see you in Orlando in a few months.
Cannot wait. Okay, folks, back with more of the Fairways of Life show right after this.